swag numbers, man?
Ain't nobody like me. That's what went into it.
How did you feel about your first time now out there? What was it like, your emotions, and now going through NFL rookie minicamp practice?
Football always been football. Happy to be out here, man. And it's everything I thought I would be. Just learning from Coach Townsend and AG, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I mean, they're going to develop me into the man that I want to become and also the player that everybody wants me to become. So I'm happy to be here.
How much are you looking forward to? Obviously, you want to get by this weekend, but then joining the Vets, and then it seems like the competition really starts. How much are you looking forward to that aspect of it?
Well, I'm happy we got guys like Carlton Davis. Just even him reaching out to me, and obviously him winning 2 Super Bowls, coming in here, and just being somebody that could teach me how to become a pro. And I think I have a great relationship, obviously, with the core group of DBs, and then even talking to my boy BB yesterday, Brian Branch. I mean, it's fun, it's exciting, I'm ready to go out there and make plays with him.
Yeah, I've got to imagine your head's kind of been spinning, and it's been a lot of crazy stuff since draft night. But can you just walk us through what it was like when you finally put on the uniform and walked out this morning and came out onto the field to really realize your NFL dream?
When I put it on, I sent a picture to my family, and when I sent a picture to my family, they were like, "You finally made it. Now it's time to get to work." So that's just the structure and the way I was brought up. So obviously made a name for myself in college. Now it's time to go out here, and like I always said, coming to win the Super Bowl. That's the goal.
Speaking of family, Mother's Day, Sunday, just curious, reflecting back on what your mother meant to get you to this point, how important she's been in that process.
My mom, she's been my rock. Obviously, I wouldn't be in this world without her. And I'm just very grateful and very blessed to have her as a mom. And even her, like, sending me a devotional this morning and just telling me, like, son, you're here for a reason. For such a time as this, go out there and make it count.
Have you ever worn number 0 before?
Nah.
Why picking that number?
Honestly, number one, it just came in football. And then I already told him, like, ain't nobody like me. But then another factor into it, I just feel like it fits me.
When you say nobody like you mean like a chip on your shoulder, like nobody, like you feel overlooked, or what you mean by that?
Nah. When I say ain't nobody like me, it's kind of like talking about the secondary. Obviously, last year in the secondary, we had ups and downs, but we're going to be exciting, we're going to be dynamic, we're going to play fast, and there ain't going to be nobody like us. So when I say nobody like me, it ain't nobody like me.
You're the first outside cornerback that this franchise, that this regime has drafted. Obviously, there's confidence in you to be able to spend a pick on that. How confident are you that you are going to be one of the starting outside cornerbacks?
Well, first thing first, I gotta bring my brother into the cut. They drafted both of us, so I would say us just coming in here and being the young guys and the dynamic, we're gonna be here for a long time. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna excel together. Take our losses together. Take them on the chin. And I just thank the organization for drafting both of us. It's my brother right here.
Now I got a question though, Terrion. So now that you're a Lion, like, what's the first thing that you want to do as being in Detroit? Like, have you thought about that yet?
First thing I wanted to do was this, come and practice. So, I mean, that's out the way. Next thing I want to do is catch a pick 6 in the stadium.
I have one more question. Is there any new language that you learned from Detroit yet?
Yeah, I got to go get me some, what's the name of the shades, man? I got to go get me some of them. Yeah, I got to get me some of them. After I catch a pick, I got to put them on, but I got to go get me some of them. That right there.
Are you more comfortable on the left side or the right side on the outside?
Honestly, I'm more comfortable anywhere. I don't consider myself a cornerback. I consider myself a defensive player. I can play everywhere on the field. I could even line up at nose guard if I got to line up there. But I mean, playing football is something I've been doing as a kid, and like I continue to say, man, I'm happy to be out here. I really am.
A couple more guys.
You spoke about your mother. If she was out there playing today, you talked about the closeness that you guys have. What tenacity do you take to that football field? That's a trait from her.
My smile. Well, that comes from my mom and my aunt. But at the same time, just my competitiveness. That grows up in, like, my whole family. Like, even as a kid, when I used to beat my mom in racing, like, I had to genuinely beat her. When we used to fight, when I was younger, just wrestling with her or playing around, like, man, I'll never forget. Like, one time my mom kicked my tooth out because we were just going at it so hard. So, if my mom was out here right now and she lined up across me as a receiver, I would jam her into the dirt. That's just that's my mindset. And my mom knows that right now. But I mean, I just mean it as a simple aspect of, like, football-wise. That's just the way that I think and the way that I was brought up.
How special is Mother's Day going to be Sunday, knowing that you're in this league now? She was there for you. She's the one who took you to practice the whole 9 yards. Do you celebrate it even more differently this year, knowing where you are present?
I would definitely celebrate it differently because I wouldn't be with her. So, but I'll be working, and she always tells me she would rather me be doing something instead of sitting in the house up under her. So, yeah.
If that's what you
Last
do
one,
to
guys.
your mom as a wide receiver, what message do you think that sends to other people in the league?
I think that sends a message that when I line up, I'm one not to be played with. I mean, obviously as a rookie, I'm ready for people to challenge me. It's gonna be exciting, but when I go out there, throw it a couple times, you're gonna see I'm one not to be played with.